It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see teams who have been division rivals since 1961. It's the Eagles and the reigning Super Bowl champs on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight we are back to football. It's the Thursday opener for 2024, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
Here as he's taken down. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Prescott now. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Throwing, Prescott. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Prescott off play action. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And he's brought down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Hunt will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. A 10-play drive that time. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off as he did so with a touchdown run. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
The corner, Stephon Gilmore, on the stop. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Hurts to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Hurts going to keep it running right. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they top 30. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And he'll score! Touchdown, Eagles! Jalen Hurts taking it in from the 20. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. A give right side now to Hunt. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Play action now, Prescott. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Steps, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Mozzie Smith, he fought through to record the sack.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver Brown.
A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. Through the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Holding offense. What was that, Russ?
Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half, 10-7, our score. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
Hurts throwing complete to Smith.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Out right to Bourne. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Throwing is Hurts.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Hurts.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the 1st half winds down.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
The kick by Elliott is good. So 3 points on the board. As easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, You're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener, as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now they'll fake it down the jet sweep, but instead, here's Swift. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
On the option to give to Swift here.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 2nd down, Swift.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Forced out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. The Eagles send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is brought in at the 21. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll begin the drive with Hunt.
And a short pickup to about the 25.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Prescott. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On play action, Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Oh, some strong running. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 31 yards. And the Cowboys have broken the tie.
So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that makes it a 17-10 score.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is caught. It's Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. They'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Hurts throw there taken in by Smith.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just about...
Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he is caught.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
On 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll try the right side with Elliott. Oh, what a move.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Here's Prescott.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now back to the ground with Elliott. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And it's caught. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Elliott.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Here we go. A big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
He's back to throw.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
They'll try it now with Swift.
And he's going to have the 1st down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Back to throw. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Now 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his health. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They were looking to throw, holding on a big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
They still can't get it.
Now, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division, you knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the